where the mountains meet the sky. Shenandoah on the rise. From the valley to the skyline, we build, we thrive.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Get to Know Shinko with me, your host, Noah Shenandoah. Today, I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to introduce you to some of the incredible businesses right here in Shenandoah County and some of the incredible business owners and leaders who are making it all possible. Today, I'm in downtown Mount Jackson visiting with Brody, who is the owner and tattoo artist at Nocturne Tattoo Parlor. Brody, it's great to have you and Get to Know Shinko.
I appreciate you being here. Thanks for doing this.
Absolutely. Got a couple questions for you today.
Sure.
First one is, what makes Shenandoah County a great place to do business?
So I think being in a city, of course, would bring you volume.
Sure.
But I think being in a smaller county, places like Mount Jackson, bring you relationships
Sure.
and community connection. And I
Yeah.
think if somebody fixes your sink, you're going to remember that person's name, the person that
Yes,
cut your
that's right.
hair, your tattoo artist.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And if you treat people well and you do good work and you stand by it and you're honest, people
Sure.
remember that and they talk about it. And I think it's a good place to be, especially with the revitalization of
Going
Main
on in
Street,
Main
Mount
Street,
Jackson.
yes.
It's a good time to be here. And
And
I'm
you
excited
were one of
for
the
it.
Mount Jackson Five.
Mount Jackson 5,
which is
first
awesome.
first
Congrats,
tattoo
yeah.
parlor ever allowed on Main Street. And they had to
Nice,
do the whole
nice.
voting process. So really want to
Well
set the
done.
standard and
Yeah.
be a part of the community. And I'm excited
Yeah.
for it.
That's awesome. Second question for you: for someone who's never been in Nocturne Tattoo Parlor, what's the experience you kind of hope people have from the moment they walk through the door till the time they leave with their tattoo?
So, any tattoo, I think you want the client to be happy when
Yeah,
they leave.
sure.
But I think more than that,
They do
I
last a
want-
while.
Yes, yeah, they do last for a while. Hopefully, that's the goal.
That's
You
a
want a
good-
tattoo that lasts for a while. So, I think the experience is what I want people to remember. How confident they were choosing me as their artist. How
Sure.
comfortable they came into the space. How clean it was. How inviting.
Yeah.
How safe it felt.
Sure.
How attentive to their story that
Yeah.
I am. It's a
Yeah.
collaborative effort, and that's what I do. I'm a visual storyteller, so listening to what they
Sure.
want to convey
Yeah.
and share with people, and turning that into something that they're happy with long
Yeah.
term. To whereas I might only see them one time, they only
Sure.
might get one tattoo, but 10 years from now, as you say, hopefully they last.
They do last.
They
yes.
look at that tattoo and
Right.
remember the experience and
Yeah.
how nice I was to them,
Yeah.
and hopefully look at the tattoo and still be happy with
Yeah.
it. So.
That's great. That's great. Next question for you. Your style ranges from black and gray realism to American traditional, neo-traditional. What draws you to those styles, and how do you help someone who's kind of undecided as kind of where to go with that?
So I think all three of their styles are very timeless. They last well, and they age well.
Yep.
I think the person's story and the direction they want to go, communication with them is what figures what style is going to lean best toward that.
Sure.
But I think any of those choices are solid. That they're going to last well. And again, that person that's looking at that tattoo 10 years from now, it's still going to be a solid tattoo. It's still going to last the test of time and hopefully outlive the person.
Sure.
That's the goal with good tattooing. But yeah, I love all of those styles, and each brings its own kind of flavor to the mix.
Yeah. Awesome. Next question for you. Every tattoo tells a story, and you said you're a visual storyteller. What's one piece that you've created that really sticks with you? Maybe not just because of the artwork, but because of the story behind or the meaning behind it.
So not to put a light on one client over another, because all are very important to me.
Yeah,
But I think it's the meanings behind them. Someone who's going through a grieving process, you're not going to remove that grief from them, but you kind of put it in a different place for them. There's somewhere to go on those hard days, where they can carry it a little bit differently. It kind of gives them the power back. And maybe makes those hard days a little bit easier, or it's a moment in someone's life that they want to document and share with the world that they want to capture, and it's important to them, or surviving something, cancer, or a disease that someone's living with. Kind of takes the power from that and gives it back to them, and makes them feel like they're in control. And watching them come in a certain way, watching them leave hopefully a little bit better, a little bit lighter, their shoulders a little bit lighter, their head a little bit higher, them feeling a little more authentically themselves. The 76-year-old lady who's getting her first tattoo, finally giving herself permission to be herself, watching her walk out of here happy and excited about something like that.
Did she get her kids permission?
Well, she was worried about her kids, but her kids have tattoos, so I think if anything, they should love it.
They should be encouraging.
But yeah, that's art and tattooing, especially now, is the way I speak to myself. So giving that to someone else and watching it affect them in a positive way
Yeah.
is everything to me, and I don't
Yeah.
take it lightly.
That's awesome. That's great. So Brody had these first couple questions in advance, but I always like to kind of do a fun question at the end. So I'm going to give you kind of a choose your own adventure. So 2 different questions. You can pick which way you want to go. First one, I was thinking like, you shared with me before we started the interview, just some of your own kind of personal passions of things. And what is like one of the cool design that somebody brought to you that just like super excited you, like just personally, like to be able to do? Or what is like a story you want to tell through a tattoo that you've never been able to, just haven't had a chance yet?
So I do a lot of floral.
Okay.
90% of my clientele are female, so I do a
Sure.
lot of flowers, which I love doing. I love doing.
My background's horticulture, so I love flowers.
But that's right. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
That's right.
But when someone growing up, I was a big horror kid.
Okay,
Loved
yeah.
haunted houses. Loved
Sure.
horror movies.
Yep.
My mom said that cartoons would be on, I'd get bored, but if like Nightmare on Elm Street or like a horror movie was on, I'm locked in. I wasn't scared, and it just stuck with me. I got a bunch of horror tattoos. So if anybody brings me some kind of dark art horror related tattoo, that's really my vibe, and I just feel in tune with the piece, and like it's just I just feel in my element, and it just goes really, really awesome for me. And they're just fun pieces to do. So
super cool, super cool. Well, on that note, Brody, thank you so much for being on Get to Know Shinko with me, your host, Noah Shenandoah. To learn more about and connect with Nocturne Tattoo Parlor in Mount Jackson, there's a couple different ways you can connect. You guys are on a bunch of different social medias. You're on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. You can visit them also through their website, which is nocturnetattoos.com. Or better yet, come see them in person at 5934 Main Street, right here in Mount Jackson. So until next time, I'm Noah Shenandoah. I encourage you to get out, get that tattoo, and get to know Shinko. If you'd like to have your business featured on Get to Know Shinko, please reach out to me, John Fogel, at jfogel@shenandoahcountyva.us, or message me right here on Facebook. We appreciate you watching this video and helping to get the word out on all the amazing businesses right here in Shenandoah County.